Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to some more Space Engineers. Uh, Ares at War. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. I know what words are. Yes, yes. Hope everybody's doing swell. Hope everyone's had a good week. I know I was out last go around. Um, it was nothing major. We just had hot water heater was out in my apartment, and the time frame for them to come and fix that was, well, in the middle of when I would have been streaming, so I just decided to not. So yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Don't talk to my buddy. It's in rebellion. Oh, well, that's quite the situation to be in, Lightner. That is quite the situation to be in indeed. If I tab back into the game instead of trying to get my stream set up, I still haven't cleaned up all the all the debris that's down in the water. Very jittery. Yeah. Do I want to do that now? No. No. We'll leave the debris for now. We'll leave it for now. Until I start having performance issues. Been Z fighting on a projector happening. Yes. But yes, welcome back. I'm happy to be here. Hope everyone's had a swell time. If it's currently Halloween for you, happy Halloween. If it's past for other people, such as myself, well, happy post-Halloween day. Yes. Yes. But welcome, welcome one and all. Welcome regardless of what day or whatever is going on. Let's have a little snackums. Probably swap out my hydrogen bottles too. I don't remember what I was doing here. To be entirely honest, I do not remember at all what was going on here. Yeah. I have 2 winter greens ready to go. Okay, so I don't need to deal with that. 2 winter greens at the ready. I fixed some wind turbines just before I started stream. Yeah. I don't recall. I do know I need more base defenses, or I would like more base defenses. I want to get some of those drones printed off. So I want to set up an actual, like, printing area for my basic drones. Not that drone, because that was a prototype, and I think we'll build another prototype. But I want a printing apparatus for the regular defensive drones, and this looks all ooh. Ew. That's gross. My parts, please. Oh, oops. Apparently that was still there. Alright, yeah, let's beautify this back up a little bit, shall we? Dang, GC shooting up all my platforms. Needed those. For looking nice around the base. So I'll probably permanently at some point seal these off. I like the doors there, but they just... I mean, that one I can get past. But that one I was getting stuck on for whatever reason. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this is all gussied back up. Looks like. Yeah. Yeah, but a printing apparatus I think would be nice. Of course, I start the stream as the sun's going down, so... Is it going down or is it coming up? I hope it's coming up. Where do I put a printing apparatus? Because we have this little repair thing that I've been using for printing, but I kind of want a static version of that somewhere. I was thinking of centering this in here, which is what this spot is. That would leave me with some room to do some things. I think I could... Ooh. Actually, but I've said some of that out loud. I could put a couple of docks for the defense drones up here on either side of this to eat up some of this real estate I've got going on over here. That final large defensive tower is going to go back here somewhere. So yeah, if I get a couple of drones docked up in this sector, I think that would be nice. Yeah, I think that'd be great. That an address where I print them off. Oh, nope, it's just a shadow. Never mind. I thought that was broke. I suppose this doesn't really serve a purpose anymore. Never really functioned right, so... Binary assembly house. Yeah, I'm torn. Do I do the drone printer down in this area? I could rip this down and reclaim some of this real estate and do the drone printer just here. Or do I bring the drone printer up over here somewhere? Potentially I could bury into this back wall segment and do a printer here, and then I can just fly them out and dock them up as I print off new ones. I think might be nice. What do y'all think? Do I put it down here in the open, or do I bury it into the back wall there, basically? Either way, I'm gonna need some steel plates. What do I have on me? I got a bit of scrap. Oh, just a bunch of steel plates. That's fine. That works. I will need a bunch of these. Oh. I will need a bunch of those, and I will probably want to flatten out that land. Just put the plates back in. It'll be fine. Those in there. Can I get... I'm not collecting the stone. I think I would just slap the drills on straight. Yeah, just like that, and that. That'll be fine. There we go, and there we go. Alright. Perfecto. I also need to drill. Flatten out some of this real estate. Should be fine to do. I don't really have much else happen here. I just want a nice flat place to lay down my docks for the drones. This won't affect the underside there. Bring this back. I don't think it needs to go back much further than to that point. Yeah, this should be perfect. Wunderbar. There we go. Oh! Hello! Thank you, Tactile Gaming, for the 5 gifted members. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Yes, thank you. Pick this back up real quick. I really need some, like, BGM. I'm just scared of YouTube slapping me with, the DMCAs. There we go. Alright, sweet. Thank you again. Appreciate you. I try to keep my memberships cheap. I recently revamped them for anyone curious. This is just housekeeping knowledge. Recently redid them, made them the cheapest I could make them, which was like 99 cents. YouTube doesn't let me go any cheaper than that. There's no content that will ever be locked behind a membership wall, so if anyone's curious, you're never not going to be able to get a video out of me or some sort of content behind that membership wall. Memberships may eventually, as I get more time to do YouTube things, get early access to videos, but other than that, it's just an extra way to support the channel and support what I do on this. Yeah, I appreciate you all. I figure it's the least I can do for all the entertainment you've supplied us. Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you. I do so appreciate that. Is that a half block there? What is this? What are you? You're oh. I will go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. Oh. I think the friends just spawned in. Oh, there's something here. What is here? Oh. Huh? Yep. Okay. Blow up your own base, Gertie. That works. That works. There we go. Those in. Oh, actually, yeah, I may need to push that back a little further. I think I need these. Actually, no, I may not. I don't think I do. I think this actually is fine. I think I'm being overly cautious of the size requirements for this. I get there hopefully. I get there one day hopefully. Just seem to have started where I'm at. So, yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry about it. Just have fun doing it. That's all I can really say. Mine stalled for a while there as well. But eventually, yeah, just every now and again, you just get picked up by the algorithm for whatever reason. YouTube's weird like that. YouTube do be weird like that. Yeah. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing, I think you'll ultimately start finding people who want to be around that. There we go. There's a bunch of these. Let's free up some inventory space. I meant for this all to be in concrete. Dang it. Gosh, diddly dang it. Ooh, I should start building out of concrete now, shouldn't I? Ooh. There we go. Can I? Yes. Can't paint that. Oops. Steel plates. Should run some conveyors up there. There we go. Bunch of. Oh, there's a hole there. Gonna be a lot of back and forth, ain't it? Oh wait, hold on. Just grab. Yeah, just rip steel plates out of here. I should have done these out of half plates. Been less back and forth. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. I had to sneeze. Probably should have done those out of half blocks. Been quicker to weld up. There we go. You'll be able to paint all of these suckers. There you go. Kind of want to paint the underside there. Oh, right. None of these are painted the right way either. One of these days, I'll figure out what paints and textures are. I think that's the majority of it. There we go. Bartman, hello! Greetings! How are you? Good to see you, bud. Ah, there we go, there we go. So many components. Grab a bunch of these. Put in a bunch of this. Why does this feel like this is... Oh. This isn't as far back. We'll grab the ship in a minute. As soon as I... Oh, I'm out of components. We'll grab the ship now. Try not to crash said ship. There we go. Just need to peel off this little bit of extra. I say that's all it needs. Move that here for now. Right, I still need parts, don't I? There we go. So many parts. Only I had a ship that was capable of having welders on it with carrying a lot of components. That'd be a smart way to do things. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll close in these. Just enough for me to get that in there. And we'll ignore that. And I need components. Because of course I do. Why wouldn't I? There we go. Like those. So that backing is done, and then backing. Oh, I need to back. All right, see, that's why we kept the ship over here. That is why we kept the ship over here. Clear out all of this nastiness. All right, stay there. Ooh. Far. Oh, I didn't do this leg here on that. I was like, why is the thing missing? It's not missing. I'm just being a goober. Dang it. So close. So close, yet so far. And, alright. That should be fine to throw in a couple of, drones. Now, answer that question about where I put that, that printer for the drones. I think I've kind of semi-sold myself on burying the printer in, like, this wall segment here. Now, it doesn't need to be super large. Thinking 2x3 area like this. We drill out. Ooh, this should fit in a 2x3 area. I need to make this a little wider. But I think if I drill this out, I can fit a conversion to small grid in here, either via a hinge or. Oh, hey, I can fit in here. Either via like a hinge or a rotor or something to get the projectors on, and then I can do the welders in place. And because of what I'm printing isn't very large, I should be able to just do should be able to do the welders. Power you off. I should be able to do all the welders, or just one row of welders. Oh, hey, and grab my conveyors right there. Isn't that nice? There we go. Yeah. That's cool. How do I want to do this? I want to do this by grabbing some steel plates to start with. Alright, so that's the opening it's going to fly out of. I think the plates can be plates.
Inventory full.
I think the welders can just be central. No, I need a pair of welders. Like side-by-side pair. Can I do... I'm gonna try to make as few moving parts in this system as possible. Yeah, I need to bury it down that deep. So I need to dig a little. It goes there. Yeah, we may have to lower this out a bit more. Oh, dang it. Can welders not be placed in voxel? Ah. Man. It just puts a damper on my whole mood. Ooh. Get out of that view. Make that way too hard to see. Go. Pull this stuff out. Widen up the walls. Need you down, 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 down below this block line. That's what I need. Almost break my walls. Do that. We'll elongate this chasm a tad bit more. Just because I can. Oof. There we go. Never fear, Ken and Joshi is here. Welcome on in, sir. Welcome on in. I am trying not to break things. Ah, there we go. Right. I'll leave this here again. And hopefully, I give myself more than enough room now. And I think I'll be a bit wasteful on the welder front, shall we? We can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, might be a bit wasteful on the welder front like that. There. That. Make sure steel plates out of my inventory. In here. Ah. So many goddamn fireworks going off of your plates for Halloween. That's weird. Halloween fireworks, eh? That is an auspicious choice. You there Canadians have made. There we go. Alright, that gives me some room to do some projection and timing shenanigans back there, should I ever want to. We'll go ahead and... I guess just on this line here is where we'll put in the conveyors. Dog is hiding. Aw. Or Pupperino. Yeah, we'll swap you over to a T-junction, like so. Oh, more friends spawned in. Hello. Quite a few of you today. Not that I'm complaining. I would just like y'all to show up when there's a fight. Yeah, you don't need a pair of T's. Alright, and that should give me my static welding apparatus for this. Actually, looking at this, I may push that back a little bit. And put that other row right there of welders versus this row here. Yeah. May push that back. Too many components. What up that next? I'll have conveyor access here. Ship me a pick. No thank you, Discord. Oh. Look at her hiding. You're so scared. At those? Yeah, I can grab components from here now. There we go. Wait. Let me weld that. Oh, can I? Oh, okay. No. Maybe. One of these days. Oh. There it is. Ha ha ha, I got it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Lucky, lucky. Nice. You know what? I think I talked myself into it. I'm gonna move this row here back. Yeah, we're gonna make this row the third set of welders. Welders? Welders. Welders? Welders. Perfection. Alright. Can I get a bunch of welders? Can you give me my welders? Oh, uh-oh. Which one are you? This must be 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. I think it's these ones. Hey! I'll definitely want to group y'all. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, definitely want to group them. Welders. It was what, 16? It was those 3 and these 6 off. Yes. All right. Sweet. Sweet. You love to see it. You truly do. And weld up some of this shenanigans. Because... Alright. Let us now get some sort of conversion piece happening here. Give me some steel plates. Give me a... does it matter? It doesn't really matter if I use a hinge or a rotor for this. Do I have a hinge or rotor on my thing? Oh, see one. Let's go hinge. Rotar. Rotato potato. Rotor is how you spell it, apparently. Thank you. Appreciate that, dyslexia. Alright, worse than Halloween. Ooh. Got chocolate there, Uncle Jay. I like chocolate. I need a projector. I want some bootins, as they say. White Wolf, hello, hello. I've been watching your Scrapyard playlist now. I need to for this health content. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying. What else did I need? The projector, either hinge or rotor, buttons to probably turn on those things. Merge blocks. I can't remember if the projection that I'm going to be printing has merge blocks. So, yeah, we're going to... maybe need to do some conversions. Hinge? Hinge or rotor? What do y'all think is more stable? Because all I'm basically going to do is have this just chilling out. It's going to get locked. It's going to go forward. I think a hinge might be... I don't know which one's more stable. If one is even more stable than the other. To a hinge. To a... I'm going to say a small head. Rather than a medium one. Because it'll also let me bury things like projectors in here. Like you. I'll add a second projector just in case I ever want to put something else in here. You guys have a control panel on you now. Blueprint. Security drone. Security. Forward offsets. Yeah, you go that way. Ooh, I did not see. Yeah, there's no merge block on here, so we'll have to do a. I'll deal with it later, but for now it'll just get projected up as such. Apparently I took this blueprint when that thing was flat dead. Can you also make sure you keep the projection? Horizontal, vertical. I'm gonna send you forward one more. Actually, let's make 2 more. Whoops. All right. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll bring it down another couple of blocks. Whoops. Vertical. Yeah, then like somewhere like right off there or something. Yeah, a beautiful little merge block. If I do... Yeah, if I do... merge block... You have to be welded up? What does this mean? Are you ing at me? Oh, it did have to be welded up. Okay. Alright. And that little nubbins of a merge block can just sit off there for now. Alright, so you are going to be the projector for the security drone Mark 1. Thank you. I didn't mean to turn it off. I'll say that in chat. Sure, why not? Yeah, and all of you guys, I need grouped up. Well, boulders. It was all of these guys. So you're gonna be drone printer welders, the drone printer welders, I guess. Awkward way of naming things, but sure, why not? I've done worse before. Don't show the block in the inventory. The inventory screen is whatever. Actually, yeah, don't show them in the inventory screen. Don't show them toolbar configuration. Drone printer welders. Love it. We're going to slap in some buttons to control all of these operations. Let's put it here. Put it there as soon as I grab some parts. Yep, you can sit here. Alright. Drone printer welders. On off. I want you to be projector for security drone. This guy. I'll go on off. Oh, and I wanted to put something so I could walk over those. Can I get neon tubes and windows of the large variety? I just need... Yeah, you... Y'all act as brackets for my window to sit on. I need the... Why? Oh, I need girders. Oh, if you read your screen, Gritty, it tells you what the problem is. It's absolutely revolutionary. Oh. Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? Print the drone. Wasn't exactly ready to print the drone, but why the heck not? Okay. Alright, well. There's the first drone, I guess. Hinge on. Like this. Ooh, careful. Blow things up, Greedy, if you do that. There you go. Current angle 359 of what? I'm just gonna hope that doesn't end terribly for me. Yeah, look. There we go. Need this is going to be printer merge block, I guess. Printer merge block. I want to toggle on off. When I tap that, that'll free that. But I'm not ready to free that actually just yet. I want to set up the... Ooh. I wanted to convey that... Suppose I can go here, but I want to push back one more. You know what? It's going to go there. Ooh, easy. There we go.
Fuel low.
Yes, yes. Ooh! Hey, hydrogen.
Fuel
Hydrogen!
critical.
Ooh. Yeesh. Give me a couple of bottles there, bud. So, I'll eat some kelp crisp. Alright, and you... Conveyors. We're gonna be... Yeah, these guys. And a connector. It's the small variety that's on that drone. So if I do that, that would give me a connector and do all of these. Oh, I didn't want that bulletproof glass. Get that out of there. Probably should have sank this down an extra block. So I wanted the conveyors to run underneath. And I suppose I could drag it around like that. This does pose a little bit of a conundrum. If I wanted two drones here. I wanted another one here. Yeah, I wanted 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive drones up here. Huh. Yeah. I'm a little, So I suppose it's just that one that needs to be a unique cookie here, basically. The rest of them I can just, I can bring up from underneath, because this one here is outside of the area of this cutout. So I can bring one up here, and have it go down, because there's a line that runs here of conveyors, and then I could do the same for here, and then here, and then, hello, Mr. Gatling turret. I suppose I could do that. It's a bit more work. It's a bit uglier looking, but... Or, not uglier looking. This is the ugly looking piece, but this one I don't have much choice, given where I put the printing apparatus. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have just centered the printing apparatus in here. Might have been best. Less sigh. But, is what it is. Alright, so, I click you off. Actually. Content, text and image. I want you to say... Edit text. Welders. There we go. Font size. Welder, sure. Alignment. Center. Would help with what I wanted. Oh, actually, if I do... How does that look? Is that... Oh. Dang it, I was hoping it would split the distance in that. Oh, well. Alright, so... Welders. The second one is printers. Numpad 2. Text and images. Edit text. Welders, projectors. Projector. You get that big for anything. Center alignment. Sure. And number 3 is the merge block. Oops. 3 is merge block. I'll just do that. Merge block. Here we go. Alignment. Center. Well, there's an extra space in there, but whatever. Do that. Okay, just fall down. Why fall down? Battery on auto. Those are spinning. Is the lift thruster not spinning? Oh, ow! Don't stand on a thruster, Greedy. I can't control this. What is, thrust? Down? On... Oh, the thrusters are on. Batteries. You're an auto. Why did you fall? AI. Who's enabled here? I should just turn off all the AI blocks. I'll turn them on again here in a second. Yeah, that. Why don't I see an up thruster there? Uh-oh. Shoto,
Energy low.
this might get awkward for a second. It didn't add! There's no lift thruster! What? Are you considered interfering somewhere? Oh, I may have to raise this by a block. Should be fine for printing purposes. There's no lift thruster on you. I need to rectify that. Oh, hold on. Exactly what I was looking for. I roll.
Energy low.
Energy low.
Energy critical.
It's gonna fall. Back.
Energy critical.
Can we do this? Yikes. Hold on, we're gonna get some energy. Woo! Yee. You hear a loud thunk, just ignore it. It was nothing. Yeah, I think it might have been too low. The projection to be able to actually add that, because its bounding box is technically one block lower. So that may be the issue there. Alright, I can control you. We can go ahead and say... What was this? I have no clue what that was. We can go ahead and say... Yeah, no clue what that was. I don't need to be in this window. I need to be thrust. Go ahead and... Save view. Do that. Alright. SD-MK1. Oh, hold on. We're going to get on this. This will need some programming done to it. But for the moment, I just sort of want to dock it. So it doesn't need that merge block on its butt. But, again, that's more likely going to be just a change. To the blueprint to try to incorporate a merge block so I can print these off a bit more easily. Nope. Connector. Lock. There we go. Alright, sweet. You are locked. You should grab ammo for your weapons. Yes, you did. Love to see that. I need to remind myself. Timers. Connector timer, return to base, combat. Set of actions. What are you doing for combat? You turn the AI behavior off for the takeoff landing block. Turn the behavior on for the combat move block, which actually I don't need to do. We could knock down the number of AI blocks I have on this, but we're going to leave it alone for now. You also turn on the offensive combat block, and you start a return to base timer, and you toggle on the connector. Okay, so that's got to be for when you actually do the return to base. Connector timer, what's going on up here? You just lock that guy. Oh, I know. I remember what that was. You have the return to base timer, the actions. You turn off the combative side of things. Yeah, off on the combat move. On for the takeoff landing. Off for the AI offensive. And play for the AI recorder task for landing. Okay. AI blocks. These are always... They're cool when you get them working, but they take a little bit to deal with, to set up. So I have a landing and a takeoff task. These will have waypoints built into them. Like, obviously these waypoints won't matter. This is what I built in my testing world. But basically it has a waypoint 1 for takeoff is where it is right now. Has an action set up to occur. Set up actions. Yeah, turns. Why does it say toggle on off? If you're takeoff, I want you to connector SD MK1 connector. I just want you to toggle off. I don't want you to toggle on off. I just turn off and then it gets turned back on in a later task. That's what happens there. You just toggle that off and then it can, you know, go on to the thing. And once it gets up here to waypoint 3, set of actions, what do? You trigger the combat timer block, which just does the conversion over from takeoff landing to combative. Also, I can turn all you guys on again. Yeah, I should be good. AI behaviors off for the combat. Takeoff landing should be on. Combat AI behaviors off. Landing AI behaviors off. AI behaviors off for this guy as well. Oh, actually, I'll have to turn you guys off because I need to fly this thing to do the programming. And I think I'll add a temporary seat to do that, actually. Quick little cockpit to deal with all the shenanigans. Cockpit, or what's the control seat? Yeah, there we go. Add one of... Oh, add components. I could add things. I don't know why I grabbed a bunch of them, but whatever. We'll live. Yeah, add one of you for programming. This for its takeoff landing procedures. So on this, I'm going to need the takeoff timer block. And what I want to do is... not reverse order. I think I want to record on off and I want to add waypoints. I want to say is what I want to do. And then I can play to make sure it works. Yeah, hold on. Oh, get out of here. AI take off. I need to remove these things. Delete those selected. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. I don't think that needs to be on. We're gonna find out here in a second. Ooh. Yeah, you're not using a reference beacon. you're not going to use a reference beacon. You're just going to turn on the record. Start new recording path. Recording adds to the end of the existing record. Path cannot be recorded while autopilot is enabled. Yes, yes. Do I need info? Actually, we'll disconnect here in a second to do all this. But basically, I'm gonna want to show AI functions. I don't think I need to show the sensor field range for this, but we're gonna figure it out. Nope, that's not how you spell take off. Go to bed. Fun surgery. I shall. Thanks for stopping on in, Uncle Jay. Enjoy your rest there. Right. So I need takeoff landing. We are going to. I want to increase interval. Oh, okay. So I don't want to start recording. I just want to add waypoint, and I'm gonna say to play. All right. So I dang it. SD MK1 connector. Should toggle view on off. So we'll toggle that off. Add a waypoint. Why can I not throw? Oh, stinking AI blocks. I need you guys to be off, please, for now. Add a waypoint. Actually, hold on. Yeah, accidentally added 2. Delete. Delete. Yep. All we want to do is make sure we are here. Add a waypoint. We want to fly up. Add a waypoint. And fly over a bit. And add a waypoint. Take off, landing. Yes, you have your waypoints. I need you to set up an action. You are going to take this connector and you are going to toggle it off at waypoint 1. At waypoint 3, you are going to take the timer for the combat and you are just going to trigger now. And that triggers the combative shenanigans to happen. Which shouldn't be anything at the moment, really. Because the AI blocks are off. So nothing should happen. There we go. Alright, so if I hit play. Take off landing. Air grid has no moved. Oh, crud. I need AI blocks. Okay, take off landing. You have to be on. Oh. Yep. So hit that. You turn that off. It's moving over. Hits here, and it triggers the combative side of things. Yeah, offensive combative. You are, yep, now enabled. You're off, so you're not doing anything. This is now enabled, but it's off. So again, not actually doing anything. Timers. There's an RTB timer, which is a 2 minutes. Set of actions. Yeah, you just detect if it runs out of ammo, then it... Or after this happens, it just goes back to base. You're currently running. Off and on. Time to trigger. Like, I want to lengthen that. If I stop you, I just make you 180 seconds, please, for 3 minutes. Ooh. 80, there you go. And just let it stay out for 3 minutes of combat time and then return to base. Because after 3 minutes, it's probably A, destroyed, or B. No, let's do 240. 4 minutes of combat time? It's either out of ammo or destroyed by this point. So, sure. And RTB triggers... these guys. So, I can go toolbar 2. We can do the landing guy. I want to add a waypoint. And I want to play on. So if I add a waypoint, get it right about over. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close enough. Add a waypoint, and then down to there. Add a waypoint. All right. Let's say we were out, we were fighting, things were happening. Let me turn my AIs on. Actually, I can just do timer. We'll return to base. We're out. Let's say the time expired. And trigger now. Okay. That's certainly a thing that just happened. Why? Did I change the wrong thing? Landing tab. Oh, I didn't delete the old landing waypoints. Ah. Delete selected. Think of landing. I have behavior off. Whoops. Alright. Okay. We'll add a temporary projector to fix that. Give me a little projector. No, that's the wrong button. Always gotta make sure, you delete the old stuff before you try and play with the new stuff. Blueprints. Security drone, Mach 1. Forward offset. Vertical offset. Perfect. Alright. AI. Who dares? Disturb my controls. Right. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that, right? Perfect. Look, like it never happened, y'all. You love to see it. Alright. Go back to here. And we're going to say... I'm going to roughly line these things up again. Alright. And we're going to do landing. Whatever I just spelled. Landing. Make sure we're all clear. Added a waypoint. Landing is get waypoint 1. We can come back to, again, roughly where we want it. There, add waypoint 2. Then bring her down. Right there. Waypoint 3. Alright. So, and then at each of those waypoints, let's go ahead and landing. Let's go ahead and set up some actions. So, at waypoint 1, I actually don't need to do anything until waypoint 3, do I? I want you to set up actions. I want you to try and lock at waypoint 3, but if it doesn't happen, that's why I added this connector timer. Just a slight delay to kind of let things stop and level out for a bit. So start gives about 3 seconds for things to equalize, and then say, hey, you're all good to go. Things happened. All right, so now if I go out here, we were fighting. The return to base timer should now trigger now. Should try and get us, yeah, into position. Comes back, position, down, position, locked. Yes. See, it didn't lock immediately when it got to this final position, but that timer gave it that little bit of buffer time before, just because it tries to get to as close to where it should be as possible. All right. AIs, I think I can go ahead and turn back on these blocks. Not enable their AI, but just actually turn the blocks on. Pick up landing. You were good. And now I just need something that actually triggers the takeoff portion of this. It happens, then it activates the combat timer block, which changes everything over to combat mode. Then return to base triggers everything back to the regular mode. Yeah, return to base will trigger everything back to regular mode, and then land the boy. So, alright. That is those set up for this. It's slightly askew, but whatever. Let's throw that ammo back into the system. I'll need the rest of those components. Nice. Okay. So, let's get rid of the extra accoutrements on here. We have a security drone. Again, just need something that actually triggers it, like a defensive block somewhere. AI. Give me a defensive block, which I suppose can just get buried in here for the time being. Oh. What's over here that you're shooting at? Oh, yeah, it's battery. There you go. No target switching to patrol. Have fun, I guess. Stop! I know I don't own those batteries, but this was a good way to distract the GC. Stop trying to put holes in my ship. Actually, what are you shooting at on here? I thought I did own the majority of this. Oh. Oh, he's shooting at whatever's in the water. Never mind. Disregard. Disregard. But yeah. Defensive block. Defensive, defensive, defensive. We can just print off a bunch of these. I'm gonna leave that vector colored. There we go. Uh-huh. He's just gonna shoot out all the things chilling out in the water. It's whatever. Don't care. Defensive blocks. A nice, like, pristine white? Maybe like a milky off-white? White in plastic, maybe? Neon colorable, or this. I don't like the plastic for this. Sort of a... Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, detach components. Good thing old boy has infinite ammo. And behavior will turn on enemies with weapons. Then I want you to set up actions for if you see enemies, trigger. I want you to trigger takeoff. Sort of just play. Alright, so if it sees it, it should then say play on that. That should take off, go over, turn into combat mode, and attack. Whatever. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't botch that too much. But we'll see. We shall see. While it is clear skies and more friends just popped into the area, let's try to print another one of these and then get it renamed, shall we? I don't have any parts. Of course I don't. I should really put cargo access down here. If this is the way I'm going to do this for the time being. Why not? Oh, because you're off. That would explain that. Alright. So, while it's clear, we... There you go. Weld all the things up. Just be careful right now, because this thing has all the same groups and whatnot as that one does. And it will cause some shenanigans. Alright, turn off the welders real quick. Did you... Yeah, it didn't add that. Is there a way I can... that hinge lock off? It'll be lower limit. Is there a point at which... Oh! Oh. Didn't add that. How... Oop. Why are you now? Flashing and colliding. Yeah, I probably just need to raise the projector up by one. I see a lift thruster firing, so... Not sure at what point that happened. Move it to like 3, though. Ah, fine. And I'll move you up to here. To reset all that. Ooh. Alright. Jack something. Turn you off. Alright. Merge block off. Let's control this bad boy. I said... Control. It's this one. Control. Oh, AI again. Gotta turn off the move blocks, please. One of these days, I will remember that. Alright. And I need to slap a programmable block on here. Because we have to rename a bunch of stuff on this. And ow! And I don't want to deal with that manually. So, thankfully, there is a script out there that does that. Edit, browse scripts. I am looking for Whip's block renamer. This thing's great. Instructions, place a script in a program block. Group blocks that you want to rename with group rename tags in the section below. Run the program once. This will rename. Right, so I want to say... I think I need to delete my groups and remake my groups, which is... might be a different problem. I don't think I have that many groups in this thing. I think I want to do replace old phrase with new phrase. Okay. Gats, thrust, batteries. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually using... replace old phrase SD dash MK1. New phrase is going to just be SD dash 2. For just the second iteration of a security drone. Save. Programmable block should then just need to be run. Parse custom 13 blocks. Replace this with this. All right, sweet. Yeah, and it can't touch the groups, but again, I don't think the groups are actually for anything other than my direct controls. So if I do timer blocks, set of actions, yeah, you just touch direct blocks. Set of actions, you touch a direct block. Set of action, you touch direct blocks. Yeah, okay, so none of the actual group functioning things for the functionality of the drone actually touch any of our group. So I don't need to actually worry about redoing these groups. So that fixes these. Right. Timers. Right, set of actions. You now touch, yeah, SD-2. Alright, sweet. So now when any of those timers or any of those timers trigger, it won't activate the ones from the other drone, which, I mean, is exactly what we wanted. Also, I just noticed I didn't set up the spot for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What are you? 1, and then that, and then 1. Technically, it would be right here. I could do multiples of these. But I think I'm just gonna... right there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that'll carry us through. I think. I hope. I hope that's gonna carry me through. Ooh, hey. Chasm. That's what we wanted to see. Yeah, look at that. Lucky, lucky. Alright, put that there. And... someone has conveyor pipes. Conveyors. Oh. Did I... I know I put cargo access down here somewhere. Yeah. Look at that. Look at me thinking ahead. Like I planned it. I didn't, but it looks like I did. Very nice, very nice. You're going to slice into this guy. You could give me tea. That would be the bee's knees, as the kids say. I don't know if the kids actually say that, but I'm going to try and assume that they do. Oop. Oh, dang it. It's the wrong thing. I wanted this. I'm chasing a cosmetic that no one is ever going to see, to include myself. But style points for the win. There we go. Nice. Thank you. Need a couple of those. Nice. All right. That is the, well, other than doing the actual connector up top, but that's an up top activity. That is a spot for the second drone, which just needs its own programming done. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to cough there. What? There you go. Now I have all the components. Perfect. Oh, almost perfect. Perfect-esque. Yeah, you will need programming done to you for your actual takeoff landing shenanigans, but we'll do those in a minute. Because I want to do some other shenanigans. And I'm very, very pleased that I've been able to actually do a bunch of this. Without too many mistakes on my part. Can I... Connector. Going to switch lock you. There you go. Alright. You stay there, friend. I need food. That I don't know that I have. The algae generator stopped working. I mean, I know it's night right now, but I should have had a bunch of extra crisps somewhere. Oh, this might be bad. I don't have any. I have 6 algae. I don't have... You know. Algae farms. Current progress, 83%. Progress fishes level, yeah, non-existent. Production on food processor. I can make crisp. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great. I should have had a bunch more food somewhere. Was there any left in you? No. And I don't think I can actually go find, like, seeds and things to do an actual farm in this world. I may just need to expand how many algae farms we have. Farm. Is there not a large grid? F auction farm, auction farm. Is there not a No, it's not. Right. I don't need you, per se. 9. Here we go. Can get those algae farms on a tower track. Yeah, you can do the, like you do for the solar tracking, you could do the same for these guys, which I probably should at this point. I didn't think that I was chewing through my, my food supplies that quickly. But yeah, I'll get these up, and then we'll spend some time actually getting a solar axe of algae farms up and going. Just have to decide where I want that. Ooh. Oh, their smokestack is gone. Yeah, where do I... Oh. Wait, where are you getting all this algae from? A-L-G-A-E. A-L-G-A-E. Yeah, where did it get all that extra algae to make all those crisps? Hey, you just made 14 crisps out of what? I only had like 6 algae. I thought I only had like 6. Quite the conundrum. have no clue what just happened there. But I'll take the extra food. Don't get me wrong. Thinking of taking extra things. There you go. Extra bottles. Right. I was gonna look at a secondary design. For one of these guys. I mean, this kind of looks like it works. Yeah, I'd really like to potentially look at a secondary design here. I think we'll go ahead and swap this over to be... Oop. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey, Greedy, how about you not build your ships out of concrete? Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze. Alright, secondary design for a, for drone. Do I want the insect connector? I don't... A little torn there. Let's try... There you go. Let's try that. Medium cargo container. And do a pair of batteries, technically. Here and here. Do I want to do that? Do I care if I have 2 batteries? I do 1 forward and 1 rear. Sets of batteries. Is that the answer? Yeah, let's try a forward and rear set. I want to go up on the forward set because there's... that exists there. Thrusters. Here, centralized flat mode. You can't put those there like that. I go up on this back battery one. Actually, let's flip the script entirely on it. Do I just do large thrusters? I don't particularly like them. They're very... I mean, they're just power hungry is the big piece. But I wouldn't really need more than, like, the 1, though, would I? For lift capacity on this drone. Get rid of a bunch of this. Give me things. Rockets. Rockets. Oh, actually, suppose if I turn this, I can raise that battery. Actually. What if I just do this, and I put my assault cannons off to the sides, like this? That'll still mean they're conveyed. Oh. Uh-oh. That'll still mean they're conveyed. And give me... excuse to use my favorite things, the flatmos. Do I do that, though? Kind of makes the profile larger than I want. What if I just made it super squat? Like this. Is that any better? I don't know that it is. But it's an option. That would give me the equivalent of one large flatmo worth of... Not flatmo. One large thruster worth of, lift. So I could do that. I could get my forward thrust in something like that. Sneak reverse thrust on top of the guns themselves. Do need lateral thrust. Shouldn't need a ton of lateral thrust. Maybe if I just use these? But I don't want to be over-reliant on the flatmos. Because these small ones don't do a whole heck of a lot. I like them. They're nice. They're easy to, get into places for doing things. Yeah, by themselves, they don't provide a whole ton. Yeah. I'll take you. Back you up one. So. Give me... gyros. Fit a gyro. Would fit a... little bit of extra cargo in here. It's mostly just to give me a mounting point. Or these guys to go act as my lateral thrust. Right. Do I like this? I don't know. The GC don't like it. Man, y'all couldn't attack during the day when we could see this combat going down. Oh well. Sometimes it just is what it is. Ooh. Oh boy, sure does glow meaninglessly. Menacingly. Words? I don't know how they work. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, see if I can't just have them shoot at me. Oh, yeah, like that. Whoa! Careful not to fly into the mountainside. Oh. Move. got bits falling off of him. Aim a little high, see if I can't take out some gats. And some anti-personnel turrets. Ooh, he's got large bits falling off of him. Woo. Sounds like I got bits loose in me again. This thing is well past. Ooh, time for a redesign. Yeah, get. Oh, all right, that was unnecessary. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I have like a gyro or something loose in there. All right. It was relatively successful combat. I don't know where that second drone of the GCs is. Whoa! There we go. Fix up my nose. There's something in here. Yep.
Inventory full.
Was a gyro. It's always a gyro. Whoa. Hello. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Load up the rest of that. We can drop this off and check our spoils. Did that gyro get watered up as well? So that was quick. Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, Tay. That was very successful. Check on the goodies. Okay. Nice. Alright. What do we what's behind door number 1? Not a lot. Not a lot. This thing's basically just gone. It's dead. I don't want to see your red signal anywhere. Any other batteries on you? Oh, yep, there. Ah, there you go. You're now depowered. Alright, on the big boy, did we have any reactors survive? That's my big curio from all this. And you. Whatever you did. What do we got? I've got auto cannon magazine. That must be from you. Or auto. Oh yeah, it's definitely from that guy. Some gat ammo. Ooh-wee. Yeah, things are not looking too hot in here. Gyro. Your AI block is... I thought somewhere here in the face. Maybe it's gone. Maybe it died. Yeah, that's what I'm going to assume. Gyros, cargo container. Oh, reactor.
Inventory full.
I want your, yes, uranium.
Inventory full.
Okay, okay. Full inventory. I get it. I get it. Yeah, we'll probably throw the grinders back on the utility ship in Woo Tree. And go over to grab that. Oh. Yeah. All that was left was that one little piece of light armor. This corner right here was mostly heavy armor at that point. Ooh, yeah. Alright, you're gonna need some TLC to get you back. I don't know where that secondary... Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that other drone crashed into that. And that's what happened. Maybe. Maybe. Hold there. Chunk all that in. Yeah. Oh, seriously? You weren't even set up to go fight anything and you got hit? Gosh, dang it. Alright, we'll fix that as well. Alright, first things... Ow, first, though. Need grinders. Grinders! Gotta go grind a ship. Do 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 do. That. That. Thank you. All the componentry. There we go. Let's grab some more. Actually, I have kelp crystals on me. Never mind. Disregard. I ain't gotta grab nothing. I do have a projection of the base I guess we could throw back up. It's gonna be misaligned for a moment, so I'll have to turn off all the welders first. Just in case any welder gets any funny ideas. Hey. It's grinding time. Bunch of steel plates and things to fix my my base that these bozos decided to come in and bust up. Also components to place that drill back, or that grinder back. That some dingus decided to smash against something. Hey, gotta be careful. Yeah. Plenty of things here. Whoa! Now, why did that happen? Alright. I guess. That's cool. Come on. Do this slower, I guess. Perfecto. A bunch of those hydrogen thrusters, too. Because that'll give me metal grids to rebuild the majority of that with... Actually, maybe I should just manually rebuild it. Because that's just going to mean I can throw heavy armor predominantly in that area. Rather than... Oh. That's been what was in the grinder a second ago. That I can put heavy armor predominantly on that tower versus rebuilding it with a projector that has mostly light armor, a few heavy armor pieces. It would take long to rebuild that way. Gyro's got a lot of components. Ooh, 2 gyros. I got 2 gyros. They both came off of a GC ship. reactor components. Silver, should I ever wish to build up a new med bay or something. Oop. Okay. Oh. It's kind of falling on me a bit. Careful of that. Can I please? Oh, thank you. Where are you going? And my ship is almost full. Lovely. Why do doors take forever to grind? You ever want to discourage people from grinding through your ship? Just put 1 billion doors in it. No, that'd stop me. Alright. Get this gyro. I guess that piece. Okay. We'll drop off some components. Shall we? And I think I will use the base projection. I think I will realign it. Just because it'll be quicker to rebuild that defensive tower. FAF stolen gunship just died. Uh-oh. Where and why? Was that something I was supposed to be a part of? Hope not. Oh, easy. Alright. Alright, so... Projector. What are you, Actually, welders. Off. Off. Should all be off. Yes, you are. Alright, cool. Oh. Projector turns on and whoa. Okay, you're just horribly misaligned. Alright. Whoops. I was hoping I could back up further. Horizontal, nope. You go back this way. Right? Yes. Ooh. Do you have keep projection? Keep projection is on. Nice. Sweet. And just throw welders on this. Or on the utility ship and then weld this up. Actually, I think I will still manually replace some of these with heavy armor. I just need some steel plates. Steel plates. So I can place down some heavy armor. Okay. My gosh. I'm gonna go back with green battered armor. So I kind of know which of these I've done this to. It's, oh, I'm using the wrong block. Oh. There, and yeah, the rest I'll just rebuild as whatever it was a second ago. Oh yeah, the other smokestack. I can fix that. Oh. Alright. Eat some more of this ship. We'll use these components out of here to do the rebuild on that. I'm getting a lot of craters starting to form around this place. Try not to grind down our friend and lose some reputation with the FAF. Tons of motors, steel plates, getting some more metal grids. Not that I don't already have, you know, thousands of them. Go. What else is gonna have some high density of things in it that I may want more than just basically the steel plates and tubes and things that are left in here. I suppose there's not going to be much. There's still some hydrogen thrusters and whatnot about that are particularly valuable. Who just shot and why? Well, thank you. I wonder why I wasn't grinding down. It's weird. No! Ah, he's getting too light. He can lift up again. Yeah, there you go. Rid of that extra lift thrust. Uh-oh. Where and why? Who's lifting you up? What's going on here? What lift thrust do you have left? Why are you angling up like that? Actually, I don't think there's a reason. I think you're just maybe clanging out a little bit. Yeah, must have been what it was. Oh no, you're doing stuff right now. Maybe it wasn't clank. Ah! So, what did we learn? Oof. Don't be under the thing you're grinding. Hi, surprisingly. Took little to no damage from that. Although Klein did blow up one of my things earlier, so maybe this just their way of evening out the scales, I guess. Right. That is gone. All right. Should be mostly enough componentry. Actually, no, I won't. I was gonna fill up my my grinders, but I'm about to replace the grinders with welders, so I can weld that tower back. So best that I don't add too much shenanigans. Ooh. Hey, give me. Ah. Uh-huh. Just give it a second. Level out. Ah, I forgot to turn those guys off again. Do-do-do-do. Here's a bunch of scrap. Scrappity scrap, scrap, scrap. Go. Turn them off? Yeah, I need to. I need to. Go. I did get a bit more ammo off that. As an overall treat, I guess. Whoop. No, no. There you go. Scrap. You can give it all to me. I will take the scrap that you do not want. Do-do-do-do. Welders. There we go. Nice. All right. What kind of welders? Welders. Probably gonna need a bunch of metal grids. I'll grab some of those real quick. Are you on? Should be on. You don't look on though. Why do you not? Oh, because I turned off all the welders on the. That's right. That's right. Never mind. Never mind. All the grids I can carry? Oh. Well. That's not a lot of grids, is it? I will have to make a few trips for grids, apparently. Yeah, fix all those up. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be short grids on these. Oh, no. Oh, I still have grids. Oh. I see then. Fix up all them. It's... Oh, hold on. These guys. There you go. Huh? Side of that hill. Okay, that's fixed. That's working. A few pieces buried down here. Maybe I can get to. Yes. All right. And I think the only thing I really need to manually redo is gonna be, yeah, the placing of the welder. Whoops. Go. Okay. I had these back. Now. Ooh, easy. Yes, yes, I can. Perfect. Look at that. Tower's back. I got more steel plates on me. Ah, look at that. All right. Let's connect this bad boy back up. And there. Sweet. Yeah. You hang out for a bit, bud. Oh. Right. Doesn't just fix you by hand. Fix the floor. Go through the tulips. Ba-da-da-da. Right. What was in there? Oh, it was a. I think it's part of this, right? Yeah. Yeah. That would, oh. Go. Neon. Tubes. Most any variety will work. Those are green. Those are green, greedy. They're supposed to be red. Oh. Missing some fins up top, too. No, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Wait a second. Actually, weren't you supposed to have launched? Because you defend against enemies. AI behavior is on. Set of actions. AI take off. Yeah, you were supposed to turn the play on for that takeoff. You were actually supposed to have gone out and fought. What's up, buddy? AI blocks. Again, Keen, if you could just give me like a show only this grid button, similar to how it is in the inventory, that'd be great. Take off. Stop the play. Hey, you were just supposed to have gone. You set up actions. Take off for this guy. It should... I thought... Am I... That should be it. Take off. For this guy. Oh. You're on. If I hit play on you, you should take off. Yeah. You're going. So is there a different way I need to trigger you then? Maybe I just need to trigger a timing block for takeoff that does play on the thing. Play on seems to have its own issue there, because you would have detected the enemies. Don't worry about your station. Not worrying about that. Flee to. We never flee. Defend against enemies. With subsystems of weapons. That's what came after us. Target. Your AI behavior was on. Yeah, I think it's this. I think this is the problem. Triggers threat detected is slot 1. So yeah, that should have triggered it. Toolbar 2. Play on off. Play on should have just activated the takeoff procedures. Hmm. You don't have an action relay on you. No. I suppose... I mean, I do know that there are inefficiencies in here. This could be made a bit better. Huh. I guess for now I'll leave it. I want you to go up, though, and fight when a thing comes up, though. Hmm. Factions? Hmm. What if I, hey, whoa. Nope. That's not what I want. AI. Because I already have timer blocks that trigger the returns, like return to base. So, set of actions, what are you doing for... Yeah, you're just play on. And that's what's working for the other thing. So then why did you... it's got to be something to do with the defensive block, then. Yeah, behavior was on. Yeah, you should have launched that thing. Why did you not launch it? Is everything set up the way it should be? What if I just have you target enemies as default? Doesn't matter if they have subsystem weapons or anything, because you're not actually setting what that guy's gonna shoot at. And what if I just leave you as defaults? I don't care whether or not the enemy has weapons, so long as there's an enemy up there. I want the drones launching. No, I do want... Oh, going back. No, I do want it to have... I do want it to be selective, because otherwise it's about to just trigger it again here in a second. Or rather, it should, because there's enemies down there, up there. Is it just that this AI block can't detect enemies? Turn you on. Also, how did that connect? What? That's such a gap. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. Anyone have any ideas? I do want to say it has weapons. I don't want to turn on admin tools and spawn something in that's gonna launch this. That should be the correct setup. Um. Yeah, you have the proper things. Pick off landings. Yeah, you're all good. Um. Hmm. Yeah. I'm a bit I'm a bit miffed by this. You're off at the moment. It should trigger on and then send the thing. AI defensive combat. Yeah, this is what I need. Searching for enemies every 5 seconds. Hmm. Oh, trigger my drones. Is the connector connected or not? Yeah. Then have the base be one search for enemies. Yeah, my base is searching for enemies. That's what that block should be doing, or is doing. When it detects an enemy, it should then trigger the takeoff block for this that sends this up, gets it into position, and then turns it into combat mode. Base disables connector and activates. Then the drone activates itself. Yeah. Oh, I think there's a different issue somewhere, though. I think it's my problem. Because it didn't look like it tried to trigger a thing at all. Ooh.
Fuel low.
Oh, low fuel. No. I don't want to. Ah! Dang it.
Fuel critical.
Critical fuel. What's that in the water? There's a thing over there. Saw that coming. Ew. Hydrogen. Look at that. There you go. You can have, oh, apparently one of those. There we go. And I suppose there is an event controller already on here. Under that block right there. I think that's it. Behind there. So I could do where I disconnect it. Or I turn off the connector and then let that be the thing that happens. But that's worked in a testing world before, where enemy comes in, it detects the enemy, and then it launches the thing, so... not certain. Not certain. But back to this for the time being. Back to this thing. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't have any parts. Cameras. Yeah. Give me a bunch of pieces. Bunch of pieces. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Every little thing you do. I'm amazed by you. What? Do 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 do. I suppose. Oh, do I bury? I suppose I should bury a remote in here, just in case I want to. In case I ever do want to manually direct control this thing. That. That there. AI blocks. You will need a light move and a offensive combat. Oh, painted something just now. These runs takes way too much work to make them smart enough to fly home afterwards. I like the ones on my base to return home. And that part is working. It's just the takeoff part wasn't doing the thing. Yeah, I do like them, at least for the base ones, to return home, because if they survive the thing and they can come back and then land, that's cool. Yeah, anything that's like on a carrier, I don't care if it comes back to the carrier. I'll just, you know, get new ones or manually bring them back if they fully survived a fight. But a move in a combat. I'm actually gonna do a bit of changing here. Flight move. Move, and then that combat. Then I'm going to put a pair of gyros. Wait. There. I think that's the one I did. Yeah, there we go. Could also do a relay block in each drone. Triggers. Yeah, I could also do that. That is also a possibility. They're going to be these guys. So is that going to be below that damage cone? I wonder. Give me some parts. What was it? Is Control Plus? Yeah. Ooh. Ew, actually. Clips into it a little bit. I don't think this is going to work. It's going to eventually shred that. Or maybe not. It looks like it should be. Yeah, because, I mean, it's just a little bit it clips into it. Oh, yeah, it's not blowing it up. See if it shreds an unwelded one. Huh? No. She looks golden. Huh. All right, well, that's kind of unexpected. We'll put a piece of... I don't think it'll do anything for me, but a piece of heavy armor paneling right there. Mostly because I think it's funny to have one little piece of heavy armor panel. Like that. But yeah, that gives me those. Got a cube here of space I could do something with, I suppose. Should I do anything with it, is the question, though. Because these ones on the carrier, like we were saying, disposable is the entire thought process and mentality behind this. These are the disposable ones. Like, fully disposable. So I don't know that I want to go too crazy on up-armoring any of this. And it might be best to just be like, oh, hey, it just sort of gets what it gets. Oh, man. Ooh. Do I do that? What would that look like if I did? Kind of toothy. Oh. Okay. Alright. I deserve that. I deserve that game. Thank you. Yeah, I was getting more complicated with it than it needed to be. Where am I at? I know how shapes work, I swear. Just don't look at any of my other content, and that statement might be halfway believable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Sure, maybe. I'll weld some of this up, see what it feels like. It's like a red tube of death, basically. I mean, does it really need to be anything other than a red tube of death? I don't suppose so. But some extra shaping could be fun here. It's a deadly potato. It is a deadly potato. Yeah, a bit of extra shaping like that is a bit fun. Yeah, we'll add some detail like that. It needs to get repainted, but you know, it is what it is. Literally, nope. It's just able to access that right here.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep, of course.
Inventory full.
Oh. So many components. Oh, it's gonna be further back than I... Actually, Oh, yes. Heck yeah.
Energy low.
Your energy's low. Let me have low energy. That's so rude. Here we go. Alright. On. Yeah, weld all my things. Alright, that works. Looks like I push it back one, right? There isn't actually anything stopping me from just building more of these. Being lazy. Yeah, there, that's what I like to see. Heck yeah. Here we go. Drone printer. There's one over there. This was just so I could build up this prototype. And I've got this open chasm in here. But I have 2 big batteries, so I don't need to bury more batteries. I don't need to bury gyros. I don't need to bury any functionality. I suppose I'm just going to leave it as like a chasm. I could bury a timer block in if I wanted to... I don't need to bury a timer block, do I? Yeah, no, I don't. I suppose a bit of replication is in order now. Not like replicators from Stargate, but like shaping replication. Is that what I did there? I don't recall. Oh. See what I did do. Run out of steel plates. That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Go through the tulips. Blah, 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 blah. Stargate reference. Yes, yes. I like my Stargates. I was a very sad boy when Stargate Universe got canceled. Wasn't the greatest one, but it was still, you know, some iteration of Stargate. And I did enjoy. Is there any way I could... Oh, there is. Hold on. That's... Then I can put a whole block here. But I'm actually more interested in putting, like, a light block there. Why? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna put a square there. It's fine, they say. I don't think they say that, but I'm gonna pretend that they say that. Eight. Eight, eight, eight. Ocho, as they say in Spanish. Is this what I did over here? I know I did this like 30 seconds ago, but I've already forgotten.
Energy critical.
Your energy's critical. There we go. I can sit down. I can recharge my suit. Yeah. The face shaping on that thing needs a little bit of work. I don't know why I thought that was a warhead just now. Yeah, some of this in here I think might have looked a little better, but had I done some something different here, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll live. I'll live as the go off. Yeah, I shall in fact live. The question is how to sell this off. Do I just want it to come in like that? To have like a whole block there and like a vented canopy, or I guess I'll do like that. It's a bit of dimension, I guess, to the back. I need to lift up so I can do the underside. That. That. Did you reach the other side? No, no, you did not. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine as a basic drone concept. Everything else is red. That might as well be red as well. Well, most everything else is red. What is on? Oh. Add the gun back. Or it was assault cannon, wasn't it? I don't think I had an artillery piece on here. Dang it. So that I could reach down there. I could not. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you also get... Oh. Cargo. Or there you go. You can have that. Alright. I have an antenna on you. I have a... Oof. How about you just target weapons, friend? Whatever was here before is not there now. Okay. Alright, cool. Sweet. Get away from that. Do I bury these? Do I make it a wall? I don't know. Like it's framed or something? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, if you're gonna be drone controlled, drones don't like it if you don't have a thruster in all directions. They really don't like it. They freak out. So I'm gonna add a couple of small boys. Like that. Keep the drone from freaking out. Will they do anything useful? Not really. But they'll stop the drone from yelling at me. Wait. Remote control. Control this, connector, ACD, yeah, fine. Pluck. Wunderbar. I can do some shaping here, which is just going to be half block stuff. Like using these to run the edges here. It's all going to be real basic shenanigans. There's not much else that can I'm keen on accomplishing with up armoring the under end. Yeah, there's the argument to be made that's potentially where the majority of the fire will come if it's flying over something, or as the ship's going down, turrets may still be firing upwards at it. But, I mean, yeah. Keeping with that disposable mindset, I'm not overly interested in up armoring. And, you know, flat mows are great for that, that mentality as well, is they don't take a whole heck of a lot of resources. So you can just sort of load them up. Let them go. And I'm looking for... Ah, there it goes. And that. And you go back. If you use a statement, flat mows are great. Flat mows are great. I love me some flat mows. They are phenomenal, in my opinion. Easy to squeeze into places. Still provide relatively great thrust, or even just great thrust outright. Yeah, so I think they're great. The little ones can kind of be underwhelming, but if you're building like small drones, these ones are still super great. Solid use case. They're a phenomenal addition to the game. I think think Keen did well with these ones. I do love me some Flatmos. Bomb bug. Alright, so this thing is set up for the most part. I need to do programming on the AI side of things. AI. I love me some Flatmos. Move. Actually, keep your behavior off for a moment. I want to set up this. Attack enemies closest. Search every 5 seconds. Targeting subsystems of weapons. I want you to stay at range. You're designed to be a longer range drone anyways. Let's keep you at minimal distance of 900. Maximal distance, it's what, 1.4 for the assault cannon. So let's call it 1.25. Yeah, try and stay between these distances. Use static weapons. These guys, add those weapons. Yeah, go ahead and turn on evasive maneuvers as well. It'll reposition every so often just to try to avoid fire. Not worried about targeting characters. Yeah, offensive combat, there you go. You have no moves, you're not actually going to do anything. Speed limit, we're going to set the speed limit of this particular guy at, we'll say 80 meters a second. Slow drone is a dead drone. You can keep 25 meters there. Your pitch and yaw angles need to be decreased to about 30 degrees is still a bit aggressive. Yeah, still a bit aggressive on that. Actually, I'll turn your roll down to about 20-degree roll is still great. We'll say 25 there. Line of planetary gravity. Yeah, you can go up to 300. I think 80 will be fine for you. Collision avoidance, yeah, it can be on. Don't care about precision mode. AI behavior will leave off for a moment because I'm going to dock you. Roll. Oh, you know what I probably should have buried? Was a defensive block that, yeah, I should probably throw in a defensive block that actually does the triggering of this. To say, hey, when it detects an enemy, turn... Actually, hold on, this thing has a defensive block, doesn't it? It does. Set up actions. Oh, I need to name those connectors. Because I can have that turn off these connectors, and then these can just, you know, go out and fight the world. But I think I'll deal with that in a minute. For now, I want to re-beautify, air quotes there, a ship. There you go. Alright, and I'll leave that as is for now, because I don't want it triggered unless, you know, I'm out somewhere. So maybe I'll do a manual disconnect on those. I'll just put these connectors on my toolbars and manually swap these guys over. Yeah, that might be the metaphorical move, as it were. Did I want to put a... I don't think I do. I think I just want those guys there. Tell you what I do need, though. Oh, I need to name this thing. That's what I need. Terminal. Info. Small grid. What do we want to call this thing? I think the good Sir Ken and Joshi called it the deadly potato earlier. No, 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 no. We're gonna go with Legnir. You said bah humbug earlier. Or a second ago. Bah humbug. I'm never gonna find this thing's name again when I forget it later, but it is the bah humbug. There we go. Thank you for the name. Go ahead and lock back. And then this thing. What the heck is bah humbug? What do you mean, what the heck is bah humbug? You said it. It's like something you say to when you're a Scrooge, Mr. Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge. When you're that guy. Oh, this thing also needs a name, doesn't it? Info. What do we call this thing? What do we call this thing? Any thoughts? Anybody got any thoughts? Have to turn my HUD on, just in case enemies sneak up on me. Sprig? I think Sprig. Is it Spriggish? Looks like a mini wintergreen. I mean the coloring scheme. I've been trying to pick a unified coloring scheme for just myself for all of my builds. This is the first thing that got the coloring scheme. Was this little security drone. And then that scheme got sort of replicated onto the wintergreen here. And now this thing has that coloring scheme. Does it feel very Spriggish, though? Yeah, we'll go with that. Because this green's a bit more vibrant than the battered green that's over on the wintergreen there. That makes me sort of think, you know, sort of that nature-esque. We'll go with Sprig for now, until we find a better name. Sprig. Sprig. Blueprint, please. There we go. Got the Sprig. You are good to go. My lift thrusters off? No, they're on. Uh-oh. Can't switch lock. Oh, your batteries are off. Wait, no. No, they're not. Otherwise, these guys wouldn't be turning. Auto and auto. Remote. Oh, nope. Antenna is on. Why can't I control the... Oh, I turned my suit remote off. Remote control. Control this. Oh, no. Your dampeners are off. Okay. Duly noted. No dampeners. With that block on. a sprig. Remote. Control that. That thing ripped into place. Connect order. Yeah, it's because I have... Ooh, that strength so high. Alright. There we go. Okay, so I have a blueprint of that, I have a blueprint of that. Should they go down, you know, I could pick them up and do things with them. Alright. We got those taken care of. Still kind of want to know why this guy didn't launch. If I... Can I transfer... I can only go to nobodies. Roll seats, please. In case I ever really need to troubleshoot something back here, I'll have a place to sit and do it. Unable to place? What do you mean unable to place? What's... Oh, it's partially embedded in the voxel right there. That's a little silly, but okay. AI. Defensive block. Oh, I have another defensive block. Oh, are these guys... Turn that one off. I don't know where that guy is. Actually, turn you on. Show me on the HUD. Where is that? Oh, God. There's 8 trillion signals everywhere. I'm gonna regret doing this in a... later, but... so many signals. Actually don't need these ones on. Unless I ever tried to remote into them, but... Yeah. Where is that defensive block? Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. It's... yeah, right here. If I get rid of you... Is that going to solve some of my woes? Maybe these were conflicting with each other? Because I had 2 defensive blocks on the primary grid. And that guy was green. This guy's blue. Your AI behavior is off. Your behavior is on, so that's why the other guy was green. Yeah, I kind of want the GC to show up. If I can try and see if things go the way they're supposed to or not. Also want to bury a beacon in here. I can set up a bunch of follow me drones. No GC. Sun is going down. Is it going down? Did I just go through the day or the night? Oh, I think that's the sun there. That would be going down then. Now, what's left on this?
Fuel low.
Oh.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. There's no power on this grid. Dang it. Just gonna try and refill my, hydrogen bottle over here. Auto refill bottles. No power. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing but steel over here, I guess. All right, we'll ignore that this that exists there, shall we? We'll ignore it. I should also check on my magnesium situation because I may be past time to go do another magnesium run. Because we've not been, or I've not, I keep saying we, I've not been staying on top of it. Oh, and there goes the last bit of my hydrogen. There you go. No. Is that AI? Wait a second. Did I not cut down the... There were 3 AI blocks on the main grid? What the... Okay. Alright, that's a thing. Or 3 defensive AI blocks on the main grid. Alright. Didn't expect that one. Oh. I'm supposed to be checking for... specific for magnesium. Magnesium. 0.44, 0.0, so that's it. Right. Yeah. Production. Not you. Pressure assembler is, yeah, held up, still trying to make additional ammo. And... Oh! I want a GC. Alright. Are you going to... trigger? They're in range. Oh, it did! It did! Alright, it's up. It's up. Alright, I'm gonna go intercept. I saw the drone. I saw the light. Can I just blind fire? Nope. Alright, come on, turrets. There you go. Woo! Look at that. Whoa! Hey, he's trying to hit me. I hope that AI block is gone. I turned off the antenna for you, which, yeah, I did almost immediately regret. It went up and it fought. That is in fact the thing we wanted to see happen. It went up, it engaged, because otherwise it'd be sitting right down over there. I think the base took out, or it tried to engage. I think the base took out the other smaller drones before it really got a chance to do anything. There you go. I don't need you to broadcast at 5Ks. 3.5 is good enough. Alright, so it worked. Alright, I don't know what was up with the first go round on it, but it worked this time. Which is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's repair this, park this up. We'll grab the utility ship, put some grinders on it again. Go see if I can't get more uranium and, you know, miscellaneous nonsenses out of the thing. Welders. I want some welders. Deselect all the subgrids. Right. All the welders back. Whew. Let's do that a bit quicker than I had planned. Get back here. Looks like it. Nice. Alright. Work this back. Should see that go home here in a bit. Oh, I need a... Ooh, okay. Need a new blueprint of the base. Got pieces on it that I don't want anymore, like that grinder pit. There we go. Oh, it also has a secondary tower. That guy. Did all of my things survive? It looks like it. Yeah. Oh, look, he's going home. He's going home. Look at him dance about. Look at him go. And he locks. Ha 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 ha. Look at it. Now just gotta get that programmed in. Set up into the, oh. Set up into the whole, universe of automation. But utility ship. I need you to have some grinders instead of those welders, please. Go ahead and grind. Grind. There it is. What is this? This is a piece of a GC ship. Ooh, survival kit. We'll take... Oh, the cockpit. Oh. Wasn't a lot of the cockpit left, apparently. Oh, hello. You must be one of the small drones. Oh, no, you're a FAF drone. Looks like a bit of a GC ship. Bit of another ship somewhere. Oh, man. This is a cluster of tanks and H2O2 gens. Apparently the H2O2 gens are buoyant. Or maybe that just one tank there was... Or two tanks were just that buoyant. Alright, whoa. Easy there, Haas. Did anybody see... Where that GC ship get off to? I wanted its uranium, if at all possible. Oh, there's something there in the water. Near that fire on the beach. Is that the ship? I don't think it is. I think the ship was still high up enough. It might have just despawned, actually. Oh, this is a lot of something, though. Connectors, hydrogen thrusters, atmo thrusters. Oh, this is definitely not the ship I was just... Oh! Messing with, but there is a reactor there. That is a former gunship, yeah. Nope, I didn't get any uranium out of that, so I must have already been through this guy. Oh, all those batteries are flat. We're just off. I don't look particularly damaged. Thing must have been here for a while then. There we go. Give me these. Whoop. Okay, ship's almost full. Got a ton of motors and things out of this. This is still lucrative. Not the one I had in mind to salvage. But still definitely worth it. We'll go offload. Yeah, and I'm gonna guess the other one despawned. Some of them seem to just do that. Either that or, you know, completely destroyed itself. Smacking into, like, the side of the mountain, or maybe it gained enough altitude and just went to space. Or just careened off into the distance somewhere. Right? Low. Perfect. And dock up. Alright. There's a bunch more componentry for the base. That's fun. And we get to see this actually work. I like that. That was, oh. That was very cool to get to see. Apparently there's a little bit of damage on this. I don't know if that's from when it got bombed earlier, or maybe it took a few actually took a few shots when it went up this go round. Whatever the case, it did its job. It actually went up, actually was engaging, or trying to engage, or, something. So I'm very happy with that. This one just needs programming and setting up as well. And then I want to get 2 more in here to do the same. And I think I'd be happy with that. Or, well, I'd be content with 4 just GAT drones that go up and intercept and act as decoys, do a little bit of damage here and there. I think I'll be content with that happening. Yeah. Yeah. I did, as we looked at it, I did need that magnesium. I know it's dark, but it's probably best time to do it is in the dark. That way we're not wasting daylight on just flying back and forth. Conveyor. You and you. And then drills. You and you. There we go. And there we go. All right. Let's go. Power. We got a bunch of power. All right. Let's go get ourselves some magnesium, shall we? Turn off the reverse thrusters and gain altitude. Bunch of forward momentum. And we can just coast. Try and bring the speed up a bunch, though. And we're off. At some point, we will rebuild the iron mine, but I don't want to do so until I have a... Oh, friends, thank you. Until I have a surplus of magnesium resources, because I want to kind of top or cap the top of that hill in just guns. Just completely covered with guns. GATs, assault cannons, maybe artilleries if I luck into enough uranium here in ARES, or whatever this planet was called again. Yeah, I want to wait till I can put a ton of guns on the top of it with a ton of ammo. Yes, is... What my magnesium mine? Oh, it's right there. It's blocked by the GCI antenna signal. But yeah, I want to cover the top of that. That way the iron mine isn't defenseless and doesn't get destroyed every time I build it. Literally, it'll survive for like a stream max. And then just get destroyed the next one. Or that one stream where it got destroyed twice. Would be nice for it to live. Would be very nice. Come on, baby. Go fast, fast, fast. Do 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 do. All right. 7.5 Ks to go. Be there soon. Have a bunch of the boom boom dust. Bring that on home. Oh, just grass. I thought there was a bunch of scrap on the ground. I was a little confused. But just a little. Turn on the brakes. Got more brakes than I do acceleration thrusts, so that's fun. Ooh, gosh. Why did toggling into the cockpit make it so dark? There, now we'll go into the cockpit. Kind of ridiculous. Bunch of this nonsense. Oop, and there we go. I should really put a set of ejectors on here somehow. Just to get rid of this stone as I grab this magnesium. Because it ends up accounting for a decent size. I end up throwing out like 10 or 15,000. Just stone. Yeah, look, there's already like 4K worth of stone. Gimme, gimme. I should have added a third drill to this. Right in the center where that merge block is, because I'm not using it. I could have made this a bit faster. I don't think I'll fill up the drills this trip. I think we'll just do the main cargo. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Easy. Just sliding backwards. That was dangerous. And I think about right in there will be fine. Right? And there we go. Alright, turn off the reverse thrusters. Let's get lined up to base. Lift him forward. Should be good. Just pick up the speed. And I can just coast back. Also, make sure to turn off the magnesium mine GPS. I don't like my HUD all cluttered up. GPS is magnesium mine. There you go. Turn off that. Beautiful. Oh, I also need to start looking at making money, because we died with that that FAF reinforcements beacon thing on us, and they're like $5 million. So when we're back, I think I still have those civilian product things, and I can make some money that way. I think the lowest tier just needs the 3 basic resources, so iron, nickel, silicon, and then cobalt, I think is what it needs for that tier. I should be able to make some of those and sell those off. I don't know if I can sell them at the FAF headquarters. So we may have to do a trip around the planet and just go selling a bunch of stuff. So I may make a different cargo ship. Specifically to go make money. That could be cool. It could be fun. I need some money. Need a few million, actually. So, need a lot of money, not some. Speed. Right about 200. There we go. All right. But I think that'll be activities for next go round. Because we're about 3.5 hours in, and I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up right as when we get to base and we get offloading and things. Because logistics post. I think that'll do us for today. Yeah, had some fun. Get back into it a bit. I want to start streaming some more things though. So I want to start doing an additional day. It won't be real conducive for like this time frame. So people in the States, it'll be a little awkward timing for y'all. But oh hey friend, but I do want to do some more streams. So I think I'll some after work streams for me. After work be like 5 o'clock JST is what it'll be. But I think I want to do some more streams because I want to do some more stationary stuff. Some more stationary content. I want to do some Project Zomboid stuff. And, you know, just play a whole bunch of different games as well. But that's stuff I'll have to think about and decide later down the road. But yeah, you know, I think they're doing some more streams. Zomboid, yes. But played a little bit of Build 42, getting back into the game. I want to do a challenge-esque run. One, just to better familiarize myself with the map, and two, to because I'm not great at Project Zomboid, to get better at it. So I was thinking of a few challenge runs for myself, just to do, just to help myself with greater familiarization with the game, its mechanics, and everything else. But yeah, been having a bit of fun with it. I think we may do a few easier challenges, mind you. May do some easier challenge runs on stream. I think I want to try out or not try out, they're like custom challenges I've been thinking up for myself. Not the actual challenge modes the game already has by default. Whoa. What? Oh. Good pace challenges. Fat Larry. I don't know that one. What's Fat Larry? I'll be completely honest. Stick to the build rule. I like the survival one. Survival, just basic game mode. I think, but yeah, I wanna do some of those things. But like I said, that'll be stuff I'm thinking about as to when those new streams happen. It'll probably be that time frame about 5 p.m. JST. Just because I'm off work at that point, and you know, I'm able to get home, decompress a little bit, and then do a stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what day though. Whether it's like a Monday during like the week time stream, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, probably are the most likely days that I would do it. But yeah, not fully certain just yet. But I'll have to think about it. Fat Larry is to start overweight and stay fat the whole time. It's harder than you think. How long is the whole time? It's like 50 days, 100 days? Until you die? I have questions. But, like I said, that's stuff in the works, things I'm thinking about, but I am excited to try it out. But, yep, until then, thanks everyone who joined. Thanks for stopping on in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. If you're, well, I think everyone in the world is wrapped up with Halloween at this point, but happy Halloween if it's still going on for you, or, you know, happy Saturday. And I will see you all in the next one. So, till then, Remember to stay safe out there, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Catch you later.